Oh, hi friends! I look like an absolute lunatic, but I can assure you that my hair is clean. It's just made up in a messy bun. Also, I haven't got any makeup on because I'm gonna go for a run after I'm finished filming this video. And also, who cares? You're here for my drawings, not for what I look like, right? So, hi! If you don't know who I am, I'm Ariane, I'm a French illustrator, and I post videos about my art, but also about like the money that I spend on art supplies, and I post videos about my sketchbooks, and I am non-binary, and it shows in my art, which means that sometimes it almost feels bipolar sometimes. Like I either draw really cute art of like little gnomes, little fairies, insert art next to my face. Either that or I will make like the ugliest self-portraits ever. So today what I want to show you is my finished sketchbook. Yay! Oh my god, it's been such a long time since I last did a sketchbook tour. And this sketchbook is none other than the Onion Skin Journal. It is so beautiful. I bought it last year with my own money. This is not a sponsored video, but I love it so much. I did not think it would take me so long to finish it. Honestly, the paper is so thin. It's a paper made out of wood pulp, and the paper is so thin yet so sturdy. But I think there's 250 pages in each of these sketchbooks, so that's a lot of pages. And this was a random sketchbook at first, like not random because it's quite expensive. So I actually tried to do like beautiful stuff in it, and I actually put too much pressure on myself. And at some point I decided to release the pressure because I had just finished my previous self-portrait sketchbook. So if you don't know, I draw self-portraits every day. I have been known to miss a day or two when I'm really distracted or when I'm on holiday. Sometimes, not always, but for instance, last week I was in New York and I didn't draw a self-portrait when I was in New York. But other than that, I've basically drawn a self-portrait a day for almost a year and a half. And I love this practice. I think it's amazing for my creativity. I think it's amazing for my self-esteem. I haven't planned on stopping anytime soon. So last time I finished my self-portrait sketchbook, I didn't have any new sketchbook, and decided that my onion skin would be my self-portrait sketchbook. And I've drawn a that was in February. It was February the 3rd of 2025, and I finished this sketchbook yesterday on the 23rd of May. So yeah, that was my little intro. Now let's get into sketchbook touring, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, leave me a comment, subscribe, I don't know what else, share to someone who you think will like. And I should drink some water because I'm thirsty, so maybe drink some water as well. Oh, also at the end of this sketchbook tour, I will show you my new self-portrait sketchbook, which is a Leuchtturm, 120 grams, and it's got this cute "Oh Hello Bunny" sticker on the cover. I was really excited about having bought this sketchbook, and I've got to tell you, feels weird to draw on fancy non-transparent paper again. But I did a self-portrait this morning, and I will show it to you at the end of this video. Okay, hello, hi! This is the sketchbook tour. I stuck this piece of paper that I had swatched my... what's the name of it? My Holbein acrylic gouache on. And then this is a Sophie McPike sticker. the Wild Pencil Studio sticker, and this is a random sticker that Verka gifted me. I don't know, I started the sketchbook by swatching, and I had been heavily influenced by Sophie McPike to buy this sketchbook, and I was in my Sophie McPike era, so I did a lot of swatching in a beautiful, beautiful, cute way, and I just love how paint looks on this paper. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be a little bit quicker than I usually am, because otherwise this is gonna be 1,000 years long. I then did a self-portrait that I remember at the time I felt really guilty, because I thought this self-portrait was very much Sophie McPike coded, and I thought I had no personality whatsoever. And then I took this sketchbook, if you remember, last year I went on an art retreat, an art workshop for 3 days where we did en plein air painting, and I took it with me and I did some cute stuff that I liked, and ugly stuff that I hated. But I did some sketches. This is one of my favorite sketches ever that I did in this sketchbook. I love it. I think it's super cute. Also, this I think is from a Scribble Brigade, and it's a tutorial on how to draw a field of flowers. This is my colleague at work. And then swatching again, I had bought myself a new watercolor palette that I didn't need, but I bought it. And then doing en plein air drawing with my friend Mr. Snake. And then I don't know, I did a few stuff. I liked this painting. Kind of like Despair. There was a page that I hated and I just took it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some swatching, a doodle that I hated, some doodles that I hated as well, a dog, some swatches, another Scribble Brigade, another self-portrait that I really, really hated with Tombow markers, but I do like how the Tombow markers work on this. Another swatching. This is my Tombow markers era as well. So I'm swatching the ones that I bought and drawing a little thistle. Some little drawings that I hated. A page that is very random and very ugly. Trying to do a master study of Georgia O'Keeffe, and it is a failure. Swatching some other watercolors that I bought again. Didn't need them. A little doodle. I did a preparation drawing for a painting that I did for a friend. And then I started using this sketchbook more as a prep, like doodling inside of it before I did major paintings, finished paintings. These I did on my first trip to Poland. I was trying to research how to draw Verka and Janek. And then I figured out how. And then I did a painting. This is a portrait of Verka, my beautiful friend Verka Wiewiórka. And then I did these doodles when I was on the phone with Verka after I left Poland, and I was very sad because I missed my friend. This is my best friend Emmy. And this is her again. I think I drew this from memory. A little more doodles. Research for a final painting. Research for a painting. Some other research for a painting. Research. Playing D&D. These are some D&D characters from a D&D game that I have with my partner. I just had a dream that there were in a barn some bats that were wearing patchwork pajamas, and I wanted to doodle the idea before I forgot it. Some doodles of gnomes and salads and mice that I might one day turn into something. This doodle turned into the salad gnome, the well-known salad gnome. Little mice, little Hilda-coded drawings. My D&D character again. Some corgis again. I don't know if you can hear me with the crinkling of the pages. I don't know, doodling, trying to figure out how to draw witches, and then trying to figure out how to draw gnomes. Research on gnomes. gnomes research, and then start the self-portraits. They're pretty much self-explanatory. Every day I draw my face until I get bored of it. Some days I want to draw a full face, other days I want to look silly. I mostly did these with Tombow markers and colored pencils. My colored pencils come from Prismacolor. They also come from Faber-Castell, the Polychromos ones. I also have a few Luminance, which I love. And what others do I have? I have a few Kohinoor, but I hate them, so I'm not gonna mention them too much. And yeah, mostly Luminance, Polychromos, and Prismacolors. My favorites are Prismacolors, and then Luminance, and then Polychromos. And I kind of hate Luminance because of how expensive they are. It makes me really, really mad. Yeah, I try to make silly faces or ugly faces, funny faces, nostrils. I tried to do wet technique and hated it. So I went back to the trusty Tombows plus colored pencils. I don't know, I think I got really a lot better doing these. I love how transparent the paper is and how like the relationship with the previous page. I love that. It's like a conversation. People always say that and I hate when they do, but in this case it's true. It's really very much like a conversation. I feel like being super silly. Actually, I'm very fidgety because I am going through the motions, trying to make prints of my art, and every time I try to do it, it fails and look like shit. So I'm very fidgety and I have taken up running again. It had been a long time since I hadn't been running. And I'm very fidgety. I need to go for a run today. I think it'll make me feel better. I tried again to make prints of stuff and it didn't work today. So I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, that was right before I went to Poland again. I was ill. I had the flu. You see, even when I had the flu, I didn't stop. It did not stop me. I sometimes did a little bit less, a lot less, and then whenever I felt better, I just started up again. Will I ever stop yawning? Those were made in Poland with my love, Berka. That was my last day in Poland. I was saying goodbye to Vincent, the dog. And then I was home again. And then I didn't want to go to my muggle job anymore. I'm gonna say it's a whirlwind. It is difficult having a muggle job and trying to juggle with having an art business. It is not easy. I'm gonna tell you, it is not easy every day. Sometimes I just want to quit, and then I remember the paycheck, so I stay. But yeah, can you see how fun it is, like the relationship between one page and the other? I love that. I love how layered it is, and now when I see a sketchbook whose pages aren't transparent, it just feels boring a little bit. I just want to buy myself another onion skin. But I need to finish my Leuchtturm before I do. Or do I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I made a self-portrait in my Leuchtturm this morning and I hated making it. I hated the sensation of the Leuchtturm paper. Brace yourself, there's gonna be the ugliest self-portrait that I have ever made. tried to make a self-portrait with a silly picture of me wearing a gnome hat, and I failed. This is the ugliest self-portrait ever. I love it. I hate it. I was being so quick with these as well. I think I'm down to like 15 minutes or 10 minutes to make a self-portrait at this point. It's just a warming up exercise, isn't it? When I'm very, very lazy, I usually zoom into my pictures so that I have less to draw. It's a good tip. If you're feeling lazy, zoom in. Only draw your nose. My faces are so funny. I love when I have a little bit of a down angle that I can see my nostrils. Always makes me laugh so much. It's so funny having these memories of how I was feeling every day when I woke up. It's very fun. There's gonna be a little bit of a drawing hiatus when I go to the US. It's gonna stop on the 5th. 4, 5, and then back on the 15th when I came home, jet lagged. Ooh, love this one. Love this one. Love this one as well. The last ones that I did, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love them. Except for this one. This one, I don't love it. This one, love it. This one, love it. This one, and this one. And then on the last pages, I actually swatched some paints on the first day that I got my sketchbook, and yeah, that's it. That's the onion skin. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I spoke with Vanessa, the lady who owns the Onion Skin Sketchbook Company, and she gave me a promo code for you. I think the promo code is Ariane15, and if you use it, you'll get 15% off on your order. So yeah, thanks Vanessa. I'm gonna show you my new sketchbook actually before I go. I'm gonna show you my new sketchbook. It's a Leuchtturm, 120 grams. I thought I would love it. I hate it. The sticker is by Oh Hello Bunny. She's iconic. And yeah, I haven't drawn anything here yet. We'll see if I do someday. There's a content page, content menu, I don't know. And then my first self-portrait. I did it with pencils, colored pencils, only Prismacolors, and then I used watercolor for the sweater and Tombow markers for the back. And I hate it because it's expensive, but yet the paper peels when you use too much water. This is gonna cause me some pain because this is quite the expensive sketchbook. I think it is maybe 35 or 40 euros, and this one was maybe 45 or 50 bucks. But then I had to pay for customs and shipping, so that was more expensive. But this one, it was expensive too. And what I expect from an expensive sketchbook is for it not to crumble. But yeah, I'm really disappointed for now about this Leuchtturm. Maybe it's just a change. I'm not a big fan of change, but we'll see how I like it in a few days. I hope I like it a little bit more. But for now, I think it's way more worth it to get an art creation sketchbook. The paper is, I don't know, this paper is a little bit silky, which I'm not a big fan of. I'll see in a few. Maybe I'll like using wet techniques more in this one. Yeah. Leave me a comment, and don't forget to use the code if you buy an Onion Skin journal. Don't forget to use the code Ariane15 so that you get 15% off. I think it's a good deal, and I won't get anything from it. Use it if you want. It just makes me smile to know that maybe it'll be a little bit less expensive for you. But also, these sketchbooks are handcrafted, you know, so it's worth it being expensive. And also, they will last you over a year if you're like me. So yeah, love you so much. Tata, pip pip.